Hello, welcome back to our TCAP commentary. Today we're doing Chuck Harding. Now, this guy I've actually been thinking about recently. I've been thinking about him so much. I know that sounds very dumb, but I have, right? This guy is known as the bad grandpa predator, right? And there is a big reason for that, and we'll look at it, right? I won't spoil it, right? But if you like to catch a predator, check out the channel. I have so many videos out of these. I'm sure you'll enjoy every single one of them. So yeah, check it out, and let's get started with the video. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. I gotta finish brushing my teeth, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Hey.
So we're gonna go get your camera?
We're gonna what? This
We'll
is
check
so.
around here, okay?
This is
Hey, how are you? Okay.
Oh, I'm not even ready. Hold up. I'm sorry.
Second, I gotta finish
I'm
brushing
sorry.
my teeth, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
My God, man.
So we're
What
gonna
a
go get your
shirt.
camera?
That's Dell, by the way. I believe she said, "Did you bring the camera?" Which something else.
We'll check around here, okay?
Check
Hey, how
out.
are you? Okay. Why don't you have a seat right around
I
that
keep
stool
interrupting.
there?
I'm sorry, but yo, he jumped out so quickly, man. It's so good.
Hey, how are you? Okay. Why don't you
Okay.
have a seat right around that stool there for me? Okay.
So good.
What you up to today?
What are you up to
Nothing.
today?
I had a Go ahead, call. have a seat. Call.
You
Talk
had
with a gentleman.
a gentleman.
Yeah. So,
You had a call to talk to a gentleman.
yeah, he told me to come on in and talk to him about possibly selling the house or something.
Selling the house.
Yeah, I have a place.
Man, he's already so out of breath. It is so funny. I'm surprised this guy didn't die on the spot, right? But I think this guy is actually dead, right? He is extremely old, but I believe he actually has passed away. So I think there was an incident, or I think. Look, I know that he's dead. Okay, that's just straight up it. I know he's dead. I don't remember how he died or whatever. I don't even know if it's known how he died. But regardless, this guy is dead. So we're talking. We're hearing someone who's currently in the ground.
Place that I have for sale. So. Call.
Call.
Talk with a gentleman.
A gentleman.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. So,
You had a call to talk to a gentleman.
yeah.
What's the
he
name,
told me to
Tony?
come on in and talk to him about possibly selling the house or something.
Selling the house.
Yeah, I have a place that I have for sale. So,
Oh, you're selling a house.
I see he
What?
was interested.
And how did you get in contact with the fellow who wanted to perhaps buy the house you're selling
We were chatting on the internet.
on the internet?
Oh man, that is an amazing story. I thought, look, I thought it was gonna be one of those, normal situations where for some reason they gravitate towards this, like, oh, I'm here to do a job, or, they were selling the house or something like that. There have been situations like that, but this guy in particular, right? He went with that, at first, and then he switched up. He said, "Oh, I mean, you heard it, but it's like, oh, I'm here to buy the house or whatever," something like that. He's almost dying on the spot, right? So it's kind of hard to understand him. But then he goes from saying that to basically he is here to sell a house to someone else, which I don't believe that's how, people sell houses, right? I believe you go to the house you're buying. You don't promote the house like you're going door to door, trying to sell, I don't know, kitchenware, Like, it's
And who's the fellow you were going to see?
fellow. Is it Tony?
He said his name was Luke. I don't
Okay,
know
it's
his
Luke.
last name.
Luke.
Okay, well, there's a Tony out there apparently.
And you talked to Luke about selling him your home.
You're
Right.
Well, here's what doesn't make sense about that. How is a 13-year-old going to afford to buy your home?
Well, I didn't know how old he was. I didn't ask.
Oh my God!
Stopped to ask his age.
You didn't ask his age.
No.
You can ask his legal age.
I just thought he was interested because I'd had it listed, and he says,
Well, where's the
"You have a
listing?
place for sale." So,
Where's the listing? I don't believe he's able to just pull out the listing out of his hat or something, right? But of course, this is a huge lie. I don't have to tell you that. Man, it is. It is extremely interesting seeing these guys create their own alibis. Because, and if you don't know, right? But I'm sure you're aware. Like everyone who's watching right now probably knows more about this guy than I do. Okay. But this is all run by police, right? It's run in collaboration with police, right? Perverted Justice is the organization that helps Chris Hansen with NBC, right? record all this for television, right?
And where is the
What I'm saying is that it's all lying.
home
He's just lying.
you're selling?
Down in Anaheim.
In Anaheim.
Anaheim. I might
Right,
have
it's
to
the Disney World there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And how much are you selling it for?
$25,000.
$25,000. That's quite the bargain.
bargain. Holy shit! Even for back then, which it isn't even that long ago, man. Like that's a bargain and a half, bro. Said $27K for a house. Holy crap! Imagine that. Even if it's like one room and one bathroom, right? That is perfect. Yeah, I feel like buying house, and I believe this is in California, by the way. I believe that would be an amazing purchase, right? I mean, man, I swear to God. Well, I wonder if he thought that through, or that's what a house would cost. I don't know if he's just unaware of how much a house would cost, but that's insanely cheap, right? Even, I mean, Chris even said it, right? It's quite the bargain, right? Like, I believe, and don't quote me on this, he has a California shirt, so I guess I'm drawn to that, but I believe this is in California, right? So, stuff there is like, extremely expensive. There's no way that's less than a car, dog. I could buy a home. You know, I can afford a home before I could afford a good car, you know, in California, I would think, but
It's a mobile
unless it's used, but I'm not going to go into that. I don't know.
home.
It's a mobile.
Three-bedroom.
Oh, it's a mobile home?
Yeah, how
Regardless,
much
that's
are you
just
selling
good
it for?
anyway.
$25,000.
$25,000. That's quite the bargain.
It is.
So it's a mobile home.
It's a mobile.
Three-bedroom mobile home.
Three bedroom home, mobile home. Dude, that is insane regardless, right? I like one of my cousins has a mobile home and I've been to his mobile home and I believe he has 2 bedrooms and it was gigantic to begin with. This guy's selling a mobile home with 3 bedrooms. I don't know how many bathrooms. It doesn't matter, right? But that's cheap up the ass, man. I swear to God, I need to buy this guy's car. I mean, not car, mobile home. Jeez.
Well, Chuck, the only problem with that story is that I have the transcripts of your conversation with
That's
Luke.
fine. Ooh. He can pull a Jay Refner. Or Jerry Griffith. Never mind, Jerry Griffith. Jesus, he is grumpy. I'm not
What
gonna
are
lie.
you looking for? I could be your grandpa. Into young boys your age. Let me cuddle with them, caress their body, work my... And it goes on from there.
Oh no! Oh my.
You sure it's my...
Oh man. You have no idea how many times I've been caught by surprise by these guys, you know, reviewing this stuff for my channel, right? These are some predators that I tend to, you know, ignore because I just don't like being that uncomfortable, you know? It's like I don't find it super entertaining when they're just straight up like very creepy about it. I know all of them are, but you get what I'm saying, right? There's a difference with watching Lauren Armstrong and then watching someone like Chuck Harding, right? But man, like that is something. I know he was into that whole like old and young fetish, but whatever, man.
CCHARD.
Hard Chuck 1.
R Chuck 1.
Wish I could find a young man
Bang your username, by the way.
to play with, wish I could find a young man to play with, wish I could find a young man to play with, wish I could cuddle you in my arms and kiss you and blank your blank.
Blank your blanks, man. I need to use that. I'll do that. Hold up. Man, you know, some of these predators have game, you know what I'm saying? Like I am impressed with some of these people's games, you know. Some of them are better than mine, you know. That's cap, but you know, I don't think you'll find that out. I'm just saying.
Well, I have another person that uses my computer.
Oh,
Another person.
banger. Who said that? The one is like, oh, there's someone else who uses my computer. I think it was, who is it? Because there's been a handful, honestly. We're like, oh, you sure it was me? You know? JPW, I think, was one, but it was like, it was a little bit different because he was in a library, right? So he's like, but how do you know it was me? But they've used that before. The whole, oh, well, there's someone else using my computer, right? But it still does not, oh my God. It still does not explain why you are here. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, you know, I somehow land myself in this predicament, right? Let's say my brother is on my computer chatting up like a 13-year-old girl, right? And somehow I end up in the location that my brother and this girl decided to meet at a certain location at time, right? How is it that I end up there when I was apparently set up? You get what I'm saying? I don't have to explain that to you, but man, it is always so funny because I don't think they really think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh, well, are you sure that was me? Like,
Is that another person, Chuck?
is that another person, Chuck? It's literally a picture of him.
That's you.
Oh, is it a picture of him?
He has access to the computer.
Oh my god. Who is it? Is it like your son or something?
Thanks. Would you like me to give you an exam?
Oh my god.
He asks if you're rich. No, son. Rich only in love I have
Oh,
and the care for a young man.
young man. Oh my. Like, I wish I was joking when I'm saying that I'm dying. I'm back recording in my closet, right? And it gets a little hot in here. And I'm sweating, but I'm sweating because this guy's saying all this crazy stuff online. And then I'm sweating because it's hot in here. You know what I mean? Oh, man. It's good, but I also hate it.
What do you do for a living, Chuck?
What do you do for a living?
I'm retired now.
You're retired.
Oh, my God.
But before you retired, what did you do for a living?
I was
be
working
something.
for the bus company down there in Orange County, driving the handicapped and disabled.
And before that?
Oh, my God.
I was with a travel agency for a couple of years, and I was with the
God, you know what questions are risen when you mentioned that you were a driver for a handicapped and disabled bus. You get what I'm saying? Because those people, right? Let's say people, kids, it doesn't matter, right? Some of them don't have the capabilities to, explain what happened to them or whatever, right? Basically, an easy opportunity for Chuck to take advantage of someone, right? He didn't say it was like a school bus or anything, but regardless, it is possible. And don't get me wrong, these type of things I would like to think happen very rarely, but you just never know, right? You have to also take into account the cases that don't get brought into the light. You know what I'm saying? But man, someone as creepy as this, I would not want them to be around someone who isn't capable of expressing themselves that well. You know what I mean?
for a couple of years, and I was with a military travel agency for 5 years, and then I was a government employee with the Navy as travel.
Were you ever a teacher?
Oh my!
Not per se. I was when I was in the religious life. I was studying to be a teacher in high school for photo offset printing at the Catholic High School.
And when you say religious life,
Catholic.
You can't see me, but I currently have my hand on my forehead. Man, how is it that this always seems to happen, man? You're telling me when he was more religious, or whatever he said, religious life, right? He planned to become a teacher at a Catholic high school, or just a school in general. Man, like, I don't mean to, blame a religion for anything, right? Like, it's not a collective, right? But there is, trends that seem to happen in certain groups, right? And this situation with the whole religious group and Chuck Harding basically being a predator does not sit right with me, and I'm sure it doesn't sit right with you either, right? But how is it that it always seemed to come this way when it comes to some of these guys, man? Like, again, there are some religious people that are really good people, right? And I'm sure not every single priest or teacher of like some Catholic or religious group is someone like this. But man, when you hear it, it just never seems to amaze me. Like this happens. Why does that happen?
At the Catholic High School. Not per se. When I was in the religious life, I was studying to be
He luckily never
teacher
became
in high
a
school. For life, I was studying to be a teacher in high school for photo offset printing at the Catholic High School.
and when you say religious life,
Catholic Church, for the Catholic Church.
but what role did you play in?
I was a
religious life?
brother. I was a brother.
You were a brother.
I don't know what
In
that
what
is.
order?
The Society of St. Don Bosco.
And so you were a collared brother.
Well, we didn't wear collars. We wore a suit with a cross. That was all. And I was in my first set of vows. I had to go to Rome and ask for a dispensation.
Oh wow. I know there are some religious groups that require you to go to Rome, right? But what happens if, like, let's say the institution that they, like, basically graduate these trainees or students seem like, were to stop existing, or let's say, because I know there are some buildings that are, really messed up and stuff. But I've always thought that it's hard. It's weird that I'm kind of correlating that idea of mine. But what happens when that, let's say that Rome structure, whatever they go there to do, does not exist anymore? What happens after that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, random thought. But man, it's crazy to hear that this guy really was going that direction. I wonder what really made him leave that path. But I think he might tell us, so I don't know.
Is this an appropriate conversation to have with somebody who said they were 13 years old?
Not really, no.
Then why did you have this conversation?
Oh my God, man.
I'm not. It's I use CCHARD
Okay.
69.
It's
you can
you,
go on
homie.
with
Oh,
that
it's
story.
you. It's Chuck. It's
But
okay.
I have
Oh
the
my
tran-
goodness gracious, Chuck. It is you. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, I already like the video. Chuck, it is you. There is no doubt about this. You are not here by accident, okay? Christ almighty, man. I swear, so many people are too stubborn, man.
Now you can go on with that story, but I have the transcripts, and I have other evidence. So we can tell the truth here,
Tell the truth.
or we can go on like you've been going on. It's up to you, really.
Well, he was in the gay chat room, so.
It does not matter.
Yeah.
So it was okay to have this
Well, we were
conversation
talking-
with a 13-year-old boy?
We were talking, and he was in the gay chat room.
Oh my God. I don't have to tell you this, but the sin isn't. I mean, the sin. It's funny. The crime isn't that he's in a gay chat room or gay in general. The crime is that he's he's too young to be having these conversations, right? He is a minor, Chuck, by the way.
He's looking for men if he's in the gay chat room.
I commend it, honestly. What
That
the
is
hell?
where I help you grow by
That actually made me gag. Why? What did he do there? Is he eating something? Is there something to eat there? I think he ate something.
That is where I help you grow by showing.
He is eating. I don't know if they had something there for these predators to enjoy, right? But hopefully it was like a pill to, completely, take his own life.
Showing you different ways to learn and let you see how I live and follow the rules and observe other people.
Sorry, I'm back. I know there are people that, they commend me and they say that they like that I hate these guys so much. But I'm not even saying half of it. There are some things on YouTube that I can't just explicitly say, right? But I can't insult. Okay, so there's a rule that I can't insult these guys for, so much. If I could, it would be a pretty long video, but such a waste.
You could say I was your grandpa. This way no one knows but you and me. And who we want to know. Did you say that to this person?
Yeah, I said that I could be his grandpa, yes.
Let me hear that again. What did he say?
Yeah, I said that I could be his grandpa, yes.
Christ almighty. I'm sweating. There are beads of sweat on my forehead right now. I'm feeling like that dude
This is a very...
what's his name? I forgot his name. The dude with the camera and the guy named Kevin. That guy.
This is a very graphic conversation. But perhaps what's more graphic is that you sent pornographic pictures over the internet.
Pause it. Pause the video, bro. Pause the video, man. I can't believe this, right? Haymaker after haymaker coming my way, I'm over here like, I can't believe that this guy would say some things like this, right? And then come to find out that he wanted to be in a Catholic church, and now that, he wanted to be this kid's grandpa, so he was able to hide it right on some Rolando Resticruz, And now he sent explicit pictures over. Oh my god. Is it of him or is it of something else? Because I know there are some people who have sent, just images from the internet.
Pictures that qualify for child pornography.
Never. Oh my god. Never mind.
Yes or no?
Oh. Okay, what can I do? Okay, relax. It's just words. It's just words.
Qualify for child.
Okay, let's skip that. I do not want to hear that again, please.
Yes or no?
Yeah, he said he was interested, so I sent him.
Oh my.
Pictures of you with underage boys.
It's not pictures of me. It's pictures I've gotten from other people.
Doesn't matter. Still
You
possessing, by the way.
sent child porn to this
Chris.
13-year-old Luke.
Stop saying
Yes,
it,
sir.
though, please.
Yes, I sent photographs, but they're not of me or anyone that I was with.
It's child pornography, though.
It is.
Do you
Doesn't
see
matter.
the problem with that, Chuck?
Well, yeah, that he's underage. Yes, I see the age.
I don't know if he's just joking, but I know he's not, right? I can't believe he doesn't point out that he has those images in his possession, right? You're possessing. It doesn't matter if they're you or not. You know what I mean? You're still possessing. You can't have that type of stuff, and you shouldn't. Why would you? Like, dude, there's so many videos out there of beautiful women or men, depending on what you like. Beautiful men and women out there on the internet that you can instead like look at. You know what I mean? Why would you not want that? It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. I could try, but I'd rather not. Like, it's so much energy wasted on nothing. Like, I don't want to know why the hell these people are so infatuated with these kids.
They're not of me or anyone that I was with.
It's child pornography.
Come on, man. Come on.
Do you see the problem with that, Chuck?
Well, yeah, that he's underage. Yes, I see the age.
Do you know that it's illegal to send obscene material to someone who's underage or who you think?
I didn't even mention that. He sent that to a minor, which is it's like a double broke the law, right? You had those images, and now you sent them to someone you can't send them to. Like, oh my god, man. Oh my goodness. I'm actually sweating.
Not per se, no. I don't know. I didn't know that I know that it's they're illegal.
Oh my god.
On certain, with children and things. Yes.
Dog, just stop there. Okay, they're illegal. There's no.
You believe
if,
you were talking
buts, or
to a
what.
13-year-old boy named Luke.
He didn't say he was 13.
Do you want me to show you the
Please,
transcript, Chuck?
man.
He said he told me he was older.
He was 31.
You say, hi, we're in Southern California. I'm in Orange County. Do you want older or younger? Riverside, like older. 13, you? You said
Guys, there's a spider
You
coming
talk
down
about
from my
you being able to
closet. Oh
appear.
my goodness gracious. Dude, I just saw a spider come down, from the ceiling, in my view of my laptop, right? Man, what if I got bit, and I turned to Spider-Man, man. A spider possum, man. You would have never known, right? But, man, just something. I don't know.
You said it right here.
Said it right.
You talk about you being able to appear to be his grandpa.
His grandpa. Now I'm being paranoid. I don't know if my spider's on me or
If you
not.
just stick your hand out of it.
I'm feeling itchy. Damn it, man.
Could you do me a favor and just stick your hand out of it? Thanks.
Thanks. Keep your hand out of your pockets.
What would have happened, Chuck, if I hadn't been here?
Please give a reasonable answer.
I would have talked to him, and if I felt very uncomfortable, I would have left.
But if he would have...
Oh man, a man of the people, a man of structure, of integrity, you know what I mean? Someone who wouldn't fold, easily for something that isn't right, you know what I mean? Chuck Harding, the model citizen that everyone should aspire to be like, right? If he felt uncomfortable, then maybe he would have said no. If he felt it, right? God forbid this child pulls out of this entire interaction, right? No, he doesn't care about that. He cares if he's uncomfortable. Oh, well, hey, look, listen. You're being a bit strange right now. I might have to go,
consented to having sex, what would have happened?
I would have talked to him, and if I felt very uncomfortable, I would have left.
But if he would have consented to having sex, what would have happened?
I'd be very hesitant at first.
At first.
If he continued, then possibly we would have had.
Literally, man. It's like the people who like cannot stop telling a lie, right? It's always like the half truths, right? But in this case, it's like the half legals, legal things he could do, right? He's like, oh, well, I would be hesitant at first. Like, bro, you should, you know what I mean?
Possibly you.
Hesitant at first.
I'm just glad that, I guess he's not just straight up, I guess I'm trying to, gain back some control in my life and think the positives, right? At least he straight up wasn't like, well, I don't care, I'm going to do what I want, you know what I mean? But my closet door keeps opening. I feel like someone's going to walk in on me just recording and here yelling at myself.
If he continued, then possibly we would have had.
Possibly you would have had sex with a 13-year-old boy.
Perfect answer.
If, I felt uncomfortable and I felt that he was,
not fit.
Not fit or anything.
Oh my God.
fit?
I've never seen this before. How did I know he was going to say something stupid like that? Oh my God, man. You like, okay, time out, right? Hi. People who are watching, hi, If you don't know, right, I've made a TikTok recently, right? Go follow me, Lewdi Opossum, right? And it's also the username for my Instagram, right? Hit me up on there. But anyway, back to the video at hand, right? I've never seen this before, but how the hell did I know he was gonna say something stupid like that, right? I just can't believe that I forgot what I was saying, honestly. Let me recap.
If, I felt uncomfortable and I felt that he was
unfit. If he was unfit, how? Actually, how? How would he have been unfit? What are you talking about, right? I don't want to know, but what are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you mean that maybe, I don't know, he was too scared? He wasn't up for it? What are you saying? What are you saying? Like, this dude cannot say anything correct, it seems.
Not fit or anything. I would have walked
Not
away.
fit?
Fit.
How can a 13-year-old boy be fit to have sex with a 65-year-old man?
65?
Don't you see an issue there?
Well, I see nothing wrong with cuddling and caressing.
Yeah, but you talk about a lot.
Almost fell on my knees. Like, I'm not even kidding. I almost fell on I don't even have enough space to do that. I almost did it. I almost hurt myself, trying to get away from this dude, man. God, man. Oh, man. What was the other guy's name? Michael. What was his name? The one from, one from HVP. Michael Gentile. He made me uncomfortable, but his chat logs made me uncomfortable. I feel like more than half of the predators that we watch would make me uncomfortable if I were to actually read off their messages. This guy straight up just making me uncomfortable. Just him. Like, that's impressive. Honestly, I give it to him. That's impressive. I guess Chuck Harding has now took the place of the predator who has made me the most uncomfortable, right? He has took this place. I am sweating. I am hot. I am itchy. I am everything. I almost fell on my knees. I felt my knees giving out when he said it, man.
Well, I see nothing wrong with cuddling and caressing.
Yeah, but you talk about a lot of other things besides cuddling and caressing.
That was
it's right here in black and
that's
Black and
if
white.
things were to have.
13 is not the age of consent.
He should have asked him.
No matter what happened here, it's statutory rape, Chalk. Do you get that?
He should have asked him what he thinks.
Are
that
you
he
studied
does.
for a religious order?
So you
You're
can arrest
a grown
me. You're arresting me and then booking me.
I can't arrest you.
I'm not arresting you. I just can't believe that this guy legit does not seem fazed by this at all. He really doesn't. He looks like he does not give a shit. You know what I mean? It is something else.
You can arrest me. You're arresting me and then booking me.
Oh, you're arresting me and you're booking me. Great. Like, man.
I can't
Jack
arrest you.
Harding, man. I'm glad he's gone.
What do you think should happen to you?
What do you think should happen to you? I do not know.
Well, I know that I won't talk anymore on the internet anymore. I won't
Great.
talk to anybody.
Oh, what
I'll
a lesson to be
stick to
learned.
my business, and that's it.
Stick to-
I won't
stick to
talk
my
any
business.
kids or anything else like that.
You sure seem
To my business, and
My business.
that's it. I won't talk to any kids or anything else like that.
you sure seem experienced
He does.
based upon this.
He does, which is scary.
How many other times have you hooked up with
I
somebody?
got books. I got books that I read, sir.
sir.
Books.
I have, yeah, it's called Hand Jobs. It deals with younger, older.
That book sounds heinous. Who wrote that book? Okay, first of all, because I need to check who the hell wrote that book. If it's something, because if it's being read by people like this, like what the hell's happening? You know what I mean? What is happening? Who the hell? You know, I keep saying hell, but who is reading these books? Who's making these books? Why is it called that? And where the hell do I get myself a copy? No, I'm kidding. I don't know where I was going with that, but man, I know this is like the, you know, his claim to fame that's coming up, right? The whole father son. But I just can't believe there's books like that out there. I know there's a book for everything, damn near, you know.
I
But
have, yeah, it's called Hand Jobs.
Hand Jobs.
It deals with younger, older, father, son.
Father, son?
Yes,
You're talking about fathers having sex with their sons, grandfathers having sex with their grandsons.
doctors with their patients, with their young patients.
God.
Employees with their young patients.
You talk about this like it's some sort of hobby.
It is.
Building train sets.
He is. He is. I didn't mean to say it is, because it's not a hobby. It is a strange thing, but
About this like
He
it's
is.
some
He
sort
is
of
talking
hobby. Building train sets. That's not what we're talking about here.
It's a book that I read and I fantasize.
you want me to clap,
You know,
Chuck?
I thought-
Do you want me to clap that it's a book? Can you read now? Oh man, let's all give it up for Chuck Harding, right? He can read, man. Oh, I wish I could clap right now, but if I would drop the mic. So
Okay, we'll see.
How many other teenage boys have you hooked up with over the internet?
None.
that's hard to believe.
Honest, I haven't hooked up.
Oh,
This is
man.
the first one.
Oh, honest to God, oh man, let him go, guys. This guy's innocent. Can't trust
That
a
I
single
hooked
thing
up
this
with.
says.
You know,
I hear that a lot.
Hooked up. This is the first one that I hooked up with.
Massive cap.
I hear that a lot.
A lot.
Can you understand why I would be skeptical?
I wouldn't
based
trust
on-
these guys. I haven't done it in a while.
on this transcript.
I can't tell you, because I haven't hooked up with any other kid on the internet.
Did you bring condoms today?
No.
Oh.
Search my body.
So I don't want to get near you, bro. I don't want to get near Chuck. I can't be cursing that often. You know what I mean? I have to be nice. I don't want to get near you, bro. Straight up.
Search my body. I don't have anything.
Glad he's dead. I'm hungry.
So what should happen to you?
Well, I know what I would kind of say, but I know that that's not what you're saying. So
Do you ever
I've given up. I've given up. I can't believe he legit insinuated that he thinks that he should just be left go. You know, as if you can't put two and two together, right? That is what he's saying. You know, he's saying that, oh, I know what I would say, basically let me go. But I know that's not what you want to hear. Which at least he is able to he's able to bang brain cells to realize that that's probably not what's going to happen. But still, I can't believe he has the audacity to say something like that anywhere and insinuate.
Well, I know what I would kind of say, but I know that that's not what you're saying. So
do you ever watch television?
Doubt it.
I watch news now and then.
Oh,
And some, like one program a night or something.
Oh, that's so cute.
Seventh Heaven or Everwood or something like that, but it's not a regular basis. No.
Well, I can't arrest you because I'm not a police officer. But I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on computer predators. If there's anything
Thanks
else
for
you'd
coming
like
to
to tell
count,
us, we'd like to hear it. If not, obviously there's nothing I can do to keep you here and you're free to go.
No.
I wish Chris would have maybe drove that point a little bit further, right? To say, like, you are now on Dateline NBC, a newscast seen by millions of people across the United States, and we'll recognize you on our next segment. Like something. Instill some fear, because this dude does not care. I almost failed to capture that. Like, he really looks like he does not give a single, flying, you know what I'm saying? I just, oh man, I hate, I guess basically being here and not being able to do a single thing, like imagine if this dude came for your brother or your cousin or whoever, right? You would not be sitting as calmly as Chris, or I guess having the police treat him with respect, treat him as a human. Like, man, So many things.
Nothing else you'd like to say?
Nothing else.
That would explain why you're here.
No.
This was torture. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you.
I said thank you.
I'll take the blame.
I'll get the call. Also has the Apple Notch haircut too. Man, I swear to God, man, I
Selling the
cannot
house.
believe this, man. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm tired. I feel like I've gone through a marathon, right, watching this guy. But he has been requested lately. I'm not gonna lie. He has been. You know, I've had some people tell me to do him, and they're also expecting someone else. It's the dude that looks like a goblin. I don't know his name, but I'll find out eventually. But I'm glad we were able to, I guess, get them out the way. You know, I don't know what else to say, really. You know, this video was great. You know, I guess. I hope it's entertaining, or at least insightful, right? But, yeah, we'll catch you some other time, and hopefully you stick around, right? Subscribe to the channel, right? If you like this video, we're gonna stay like this for a while. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know there are some people who change and do something drastic. Like, this is just me rambling on about a video that I would like to watch, you know what I mean? So, stick around, look at the other videos, you know, and enjoy them, right? People really like them. So, yeah, do that, and we'll catch you some other time, and have a good day.